Let's apply our widget knowledge to our Hello Rectangle app. The entry point to a Flutter app is its main function. Flutter without widgets is quite boring. We could just have a print statement in our main function, and when we press play to run the app, our console prints some text. This isn't useful as the app screen itself is empty, but we can use it for debugging. To show something on the app screen, we import the Flutter material package. A package is a library of functions that you can use, and this library comes with pre-made widgets known as material components. We will discuss packages and material components in more detail later. Just know that many building blocks of our app and many predefined colors are taken from the material package. If you want the basic widgets without any material components, you could also just import widgets.dart. By importing this package, we are able to run our app using the run app function. Let's put that in our code. Run app takes any widget as its argument. Let's create a container widget and pass that in as our input argument. Let's give it a color too. Pick your favorite. Let's use the Dart auto formatter to format our code. Putting trailing commas after properties in a widget is a great convention. It helps with formatting. Go to Code and reformat code with Dart format. You can also assign it a keyboard shortcut. Now let's see what our app looks like. We press the green play button to restart our app. Note the full screen is now your favorite color. Well, what about things like app bars, titles, and bottom tabs? You'd be reinventing the wheel if you really built an app this way, starting with only a container widget. Flutter has a lot of built-in convenience widgets, which will help you start up an app. The canonical one is the Material app, which comes with most of the features we want in an app. It has a title, home, theme, built-in text directionality, what to do on a back button press, and more. It also lets you remove the slow mode banner in the top right corner, so let's do that too. The scaffold is another one, and it is usually created inside of the Material app. The scaffold offers drawers, app bars, bottom navigation, tabs, and floating action buttons. Let's add it. Let's also add an app bar. For cleaner code, you may not want to nest your whole app body, which can get large, inside the main function. There can be lots of closing braces. Here, for example, we'll take out the container widget in the body and create a function that returns our Hello Rectangle widget. In Dart, we can have top-level functions. This means that functions can be outside of classes. Here, we create one that returns our Hello Rectangle widget to make our main function more concise. Chances are you're not going to have an app that is entirely hard-coded with widgets that never rebuild. But this is what the Hello Rectangle function currently returns. We can use a stateless widget and pass in arguments for a widget's color or its text in its constructor function. Now we'll work on laying out and customizing our rectangle. We learned earlier that containers have various properties, two of which are height and width. Let's add those. When we add these properties, Hot Reload immediately displays our changes. Let's also center our rectangle. With Android Studio, you can wrap a widget easily by typing Alt+Enter while your cursor is inside the container you want to wrap. You can also add your widget and align the parentheses manually. The child of the container will be a text widget. It requires an input argument that is a string. Make it say hello. You can customize the text widget with optional properties, such as what to do when the text overflows, or how to align the text. We'll make the text larger and center it. Note that the center widget above the container only applies to its immediate child. So we wrap our text widget with a center widget. Our app is starting to look quite polished already. Congratulations! This is the code we pasted into our Hello Rectangle app earlier. Great! Now you've gone from blindly pasting in some code, which could have shown a joyous parade of rabbits, to understanding that it only says hello. You're ready to build your own app.